Okay, we're with Indiana State football coach Mike Sanford. Indiana State won 27-24. Touchdown with 10.8 seconds left by Miles Thompson. Mike, you started great, you ended great, and all's well that ends well, of course. And but a very gutsy drive by your offense with their backs against the wall, and they got the job done.
Well, twice. I think that was the thing that was impressive is we had to score twice, and we scored once, took it down, didn't get the 2-point play. Then we got the ball back. Our defense stopped them. We got the ball back, and we took it down and scored. There were a ton of big plays on that drive, and I've got to give a lot of credit to Rob Tanyan and Isaac Harker, and just our offensive line, great protection. There were just a lot of really smart plays on those last two drives by a lot of players.
A lot of stick-to-itiveness on the offense's part, because it didn't go well all game long, certainly. But you know, obviously Isaac and company didn't let that affect them when, as you said, they needed 2 scoring drives in the last 8 minutes. Can you just talk about their ability to maintain composure and get the job done?
Well, I think Isaac Harker is a special player. He, both times, when we had those drives and we had timeouts and whatever, he had a smile on his face and expected to win and believed he was going to win and made the plays that we needed to do to win. A bunch of guys. It's not just him. It was a team effort. It was a great job by the defense at the right times, great job by special teams at the right times, and obviously 2 great drives by the offense.
Anything you guys saw that you maybe didn't see earlier in the game that you were able to take advantage of in the last 2 drives, or any change in play calling or anything?
Well, I do think as the game went on, they're going to live and die by man coverage, and when you play man coverage, there's there were times where we got them on plays early, but then we weren't consistent enough, and they died by man coverage today. We made a bunch of plays on them late in the game, and that was the difference. And we did. I think there were a lot of things we found out as the game went on about how they were playing us and what we needed to do to take advantage of them, and that was a great job by our offensive staff, led by Brian Shepard, our offensive coordinator.
Yeah, you talk about man coverage. Obviously, that was the case on the touchdown, and I know I was thinking Rob Tanyan. I'm sure SEMO was thinking Rob Tanyan, and Miles Thompson did a nice job on that play. Just talk about his ability to get some separation in single coverage, and really made that play look a lot easier than it was in reality.
Yeah, it's interesting because early in the game, Miles was wide open and didn't make the play, and there were a couple of times where we let him force us out of bounds. We had some catches that were right on the boundary on deep coverage, but Miles did a great job on that. He learned from earlier how they were going to try to force him out of bounds. He stayed in bounds, gave himself room. Isaac made a perfect throw, and it was a great play.
I don't want to lose sight of the defense either, because they made a big stop. Obviously, Rondrell Green got the tip on their 3rd down play to get a 3-and-out, and it wasn't a perfect day for either unit, but they did the job when the job called for it, and that was a big series for them.
Yeah, that was huge by our defense in the second half. One of our deals in this game, part of our plan to win is to win the 4th quarter and win the close games, and we did that today. All 3 sides of the ball did what they needed to do to win the close game and win the 4th quarter.
This is one of those games where there's a lot of things you could probably work on coming out of it, but you can work on it coming off of a win, which is huge. And just talk about that aspect of it, because obviously with 8 minutes to go, it didn't look good, but you were able to pull it out, and now you can fix some of those things without the hangover of a loss hanging over the team.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to improve on things and work on things with a win rather than a loss, and I feel like that we'll be able to be hard on our guys and correct them, just because there's a lot of things we got to improve on. But I feel like we have a lot of confidence going into the conference schedule with Illinois State coming to town next week.
Do you know anything about any of the injured players, Phil Wilson or any of those other guys?
I don't. The only thing I know about Phil is that he had an ankle, but I don't know how bad it was. The good news is we're going to get some players back next week from some concussions. And hopefully we don't have a whole lot of serious injuries that come out of this game. We'll see how it all goes over the next 2 or 3 days, because sometimes it takes a couple of days to figure out how badly we are hurt.
One thing I don't want to let go before I let you go is you guys haven't been great in the 4th quarter over the last year, and so to come out and on the road in particular, put 14 or 15 points on the board, that shows a lot. That this team hadn't shown a lot in the last calendar year. So obviously that's big.
Yeah, I'm very excited, very proud of this team. I'm proud of the effort, and the attitude, and the belief, and the expectation, and how they executed in the fourth quarter and found a way to win. And I think that's going to go a long way as we springboard into the Missouri Valley Football Conference.
All right, sounds good, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you.